Hello everyone, welcome to the new episode Inside Thái Nguyên. And our special guest today is Lương Bảo Ngọc Anh. Her nickname is Jin Anh. And even though she is a student at the international school, Thái Nguyên University, she has achieved remarkable results in study and outstanding English skills. And now let's have a talk with this girl. Hello Ngọc Anh.
Hi.
Thanks for your participation today. As I know that you was born and raised in Võ Nhai, a mountainous district of Thái Nguyên province, and could you please share about the process of overcoming difficulties to get an outstanding study results?
Right. So, hello everyone. My name is Jin Anh, and I was born in Võ Nhai, which is a district further north in Thái Nguyên. And I started studying English when I was in grade 5. At that time, I really had just a little difficulty of the distance between Võ Nhai and Thái Nguyên city because I really wanted to learn how to speak English, not only the grammar rules. So my mom sent me to an English center in the city, and every weekend I have to take a bus for 1.5 hours to go to the city and study here. And then after that, in the afternoon, I went back to Võ Nhai, and it was quite tiring at first, but the class was really fun. So I guess it was really well worth. And after that, I studied with the teachers in Võ Nhai only until I graduated my secondary school. And then I went to the city for high school. So there was when I, started learning English more and more.
As I know that you have given the scholarship of 3 universities and colleges at the US and decided to study at the international school, Thái Nguyên University. Why did you decide?
Because I spent 2 years in Canada, and after that I went back to Vietnam, and then I got the three scholarships to go to the US. But I'm more like a family-oriented person, so everything that comes to family, I would always put it in my first priority. So after 2 years, I was in Canada and my mom being home by herself because there's only me and my mom in my family. And then the day I told my mom that I got the scholarship and I think that I would go to the US, and my mom, started crying. And then at that moment, I felt like it would really be my responsibility to stay at home and take care of my mom because I'm the only child, and also I'm the oldest grandchild in the family. So I feel the responsibility on me. And I guess, I have the saying that if you shy everywhere. So if you have the talent and you know what you're going and you're determined enough to do it, I guess it doesn't matter where you are and what environment you are at. You can just do whatever you want to do. So that's why I decided to stay. And then I had to, we have to study at university. Every Vietnamese does that. So I decided to stay in Thái Nguyên, not going to Hanoi. And then I chose International School Thái Nguyên University because they offer the economics majors. And that's what I'm quite interested in, and also they teach in English as well, so I'm not afraid of losing my English skills.
I'm curious about the startup project of Genie House of IELTS. Could you please share more about this project and its initial results?
Right, so Genie House of IELTS is my spiritual daughter. I started it about 3 years ago. At that time, I started it because I wanted to apply for like a world tour starting from Japan, and I wanted to be the volunteer teaching English on the boat. So they have a requirement that if you want to be a volunteer teaching English, you have to have 18 months of full-time teaching English. So that's why I started Genie House of IELTS. I just wanted to have this experience in order to get on the boat and travel around the world. And after that, after 18 months, I realized that it was not the first goal that really drive me until that moment. And then I really fell in love with teaching English, and I love sharing my knowledge with my students and seeing their eyes shine bright when they know something new. And then I am quite interested in running my own business with understanding the customers' wants and needs and things like that. So I continued it until today. So it's been almost 3 years, and we have quite a good result. The average outcome of us was 6.0 plus, which is a pretty fair score, pretty fair IELTS score. So the students often get into good universities in Vietnam, like Foreign Trade University, and then I have some students actually went to study abroad with the IELTS score, and I also have the students with the process of applying for scholarship, and I have 2 students that got full scholarship to study abroad.
I hope that one day I can become your student.
You're always welcome.
Genie House of IELTS.
Yeah, you're always welcome.
And how about the class of 12 hours of breakthroughs?
Well, it is a free class that we started also 3 years ago. I met my colleague, the co-founder of 12 Hours of Breakthrough in Hanoi. We were in like a class together, and then we realized that we are both from Nguyen, and then we started this one 3 years ago. It is an annual class, so every summer, it could be in July or it could be in August, we would hold a free class for students, especially those from small districts like Vo Nhai and Định Hóa and Đại Từ. So they would really come to the city and study 3 to 4 days, and then they get a sense of real English, because I think that the English teaching quality, as well as the pronunciation of the teachers in general, is about just average. So I really want to show the students how real English could be, and I also help them with pronunciation and also how to speak naturally, like a real native speaker.
IELTS has become a part of many young people, and as I know that you have got 8.0 IELTS scores, so could you please share about the experiences for the beginners?
Well, I guess when I started learning English, I was just about the average. I know a lot of grammar rules, and I didn't know how to speak or write it properly. So I guess for the beginners, when they started learning English, I really think that they should start with pronunciation, because it's really important for people to know what you are saying. And after all, we would use English to communicate, not just for writing essays and things. And then after pronunciation, I think that the Vietnamese students should learn grammar, because we are really good at it. We, like the Vietnamese, have like a talent to learn grammar rules. So after that, they should learn some grammar rules, just enough to communicate and to write, basic essays. And then they really should continue with listening, and then after that, reading and writing, because reading and writing are the 2 skills that are harder compared to listening and speaking. And also we use reading and writing less compared to speaking and listening. For me, I really consider myself as a quite hard-working person. I could study English all day long from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. straight. So I guess to learn a language, you really should get yourself immersed in it, like really get into the language, understand it, and besides, you can also learn about what you like. I know everyone says that you learn about what you like in English, but really just get some vlogs and watch movies and maybe listen to music if you like. If some guys really like to play video games, they can also watch some game streaming on the internet, so they could really get a sense of real English. And after they understand it, and then they understand the basics